If the food noise has felt really loud, if you feel like eating is just really complicated right now, you felt like you were making huge strides in healing your relationship with food, and then all of a sudden, bam, you feel like you're slipping back. I want you to know you are not slipping back. And I want you to know this is actually super common. All right. So, right now, we are in the midst of the holiday season. And with the holidays, just it comes a lot of stress, guys, a lot of overwhelm. Even if you love the holidays, your nervous system is still being stretched. All right. And so I actually want to provide you with a nervous system regulation practice. I'm not going to do a ton of talking right now. I just want to give you this very useful tool so you can nurture your nervous system. This is something I use all of the time. And so, over the next 4 weeks, so this week and then the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be giving you practices. So you'll get 4 somatic practices this month to really nurture and nourish your nervous system. All right. So this first practice is really going to be helpful for when you feel like the food noise is loud, you feel like eating is just really complicated, you feel like you're slipping backwards. All right. This practice is really going to help you ground in the moment. It's going to help your nervous system to feel safe. And so, on that note, let's get into the practice right now. All right, so I want you to go ahead and sit down. I want you to go ahead and I'm going to slide towards the front of my chair a little bit because I want my feet to be making contact with the floor. That's actually a really important part of this practice. I want you to really feel your feet on the floor. I want you to sit nice and tall. And we're actually going to take our arms and we're going to cross them over the legs. Okay, so my left hand is on my right thigh and my right hand is on my left thigh. Okay, so this little practice, this little cross tapping practice we're going to do, it stimulates both hemispheres of the brain. It's very grounding. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to feel our feet on the floor. We're going to sit nice and tall, and we're just going to start tapping back and forth. All right. So one hand at a time, just tapping back and forth. This also provides proprioceptive input, which helps the nervous system to know we're right here, right now. So if you find yourself getting stuck in your mind, if you find the food noise getting really loud, I want you to start to do this practice. Okay. Again, feel your feet on the floor, start tapping back and forth. If you start having doubts, if you start feeling like you're slipping backwards when it comes to healing your relationship with food in your body, again, this practice is going to ground your nervous system. All right. If you're just feeling overstimulated by the season, this practice is going to ground your nervous system. All right. So you're going to start to shift into it together. I'm going to use my voice to lead you a little bit through it. You're feeling your feet on the floor. I want you to also start to feel the seat beneath you. And let's just go ahead and continue to tap back and forth, side to side. Maybe your body starts to naturally sway a little bit. And just take time here. We're going to start to take in some breath. I don't want you to be too concerned with a count. If you like to add a count in, feel free to do that. But I definitely want you to try to elongate the exhale. And so let's take in some nice, slow, steady breaths together as we tap back and forth. Maybe you inhale in through the nose. And just find an exhale, either out through the nose or out through the mouth. Can you try to elongate that exhale, making it just a little bit longer than the inhale? And again, as you're taking these breaths, can you feel your feet on the floor? Can you feel the support of the chair beneath your body? And just noticing that rhythm. Notice how your nervous system syncs with the rhythm. Just a couple more breaths right here. Again, inhaling in through the nose and elongating that exhale. The exhale, again, can be out through the nose or out through the mouth, whatever feels most supportive for you. And then when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and uncross the arms, place the palms facing upward, and let's just land in the body together. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel the seat beneath you. Feel the texture beneath your hands. Notice any sensation in the palms of the hands or the fingers or the toes. And we're just going to take another breath together. When you're ready, inhaling, bringing breath into the body, bringing that breath into the lower lungs. Maybe the belly expands, activating the diaphragm. And then just finding your exhale either out through the mouth or out through the nose. And then when you're ready, just slowly coming out of your practice, you could roll the shoulders. If you like to bring the head down first, gently opening the eyes with the gaze down, you could do that. But just taking your time to come out of the practice. And so that is a little practice that I love to do to really help ground my nervous system. If my mind's getting really busy, right? If the mind's getting really loud, for me, it's no longer really the food noise, but there's other things that can start to get loud in my mind. I will do this practice. It interrupts those thought loops. It really helps me to ground, to land in the present moment. And so the somatic tools, guys, they're so valuable, right? Working with the body, taking this bottom up approach is so healing. And I just want to put that little reminder out there that repetition really is the love language of the nervous system. If you can try to sprinkle it in every day, guys, it's going to be so much more impactful than just doing like a 30-minute practice once a week, okay? Your nervous system actually just needs that consistency. It needs that repetition. And so on that note, I'll see you next week. Again, I'll have another little somatic practice for you, just really building your toolbox so you can support your nervous system this holiday season and beyond. If you want to learn more, I actually have a free workshop where we can do some more somatic work together. You'll really learn about the connection between healing your nervous system and discovering a really healthy relationship with food, exercise, and your body. And so that workshop, the replay, I'm going to put the link in the show notes. And yeah, so you can just go to that free replay, watch it at your convenience, and just learn more about this whole nervous system foundation, which is absolutely so essential. And so on that note, I'll see you next week. Have an amazing day.